Good evening, everyone. We've got a Saturday night blockbuster coming away from Walter Park as the NPL Queensland season closes in on the home stretch, coming to you live on FQTV. We've got second taking on third as Moreton Bay faces off against Gold Coast United. I'm James Coughlin, ready to bring you all the action once again as these sides face off for the third time this season. Gold Coast took the 3 points back in March, holding on for a determined 1-0 victory down at Talabudra. However, when they met here just under a month ago in the final round of Australia Cup qualifying, it was Moreton Bay emerging victorious and taking a spot in the national stage. With the battle for the top four heating up, every point matters over the next 7 games, and both sides will be desperate for all three here today, not only for their own case, but in the head-to-head battle for seeding come September's finals. Let's quickly run through the lineups. Moreton Bay, the goalkeeper, Matt Lugo. 2, Nick Bernardi. 4, Matt Richardson. 8, Emryn Donnelly-Fagan. 9, Marquez Walters. 10, Ben Holiday. 13, Jeremy Stewart. 15, Chris Marr. 17, Damon Anderson. 23, Reece Gwynn Jones. And 24, the captain, Declan Smith. 4, Gold Coast United, the goalkeeper, Carlos Saliadare. 4, Blake Thompson. 5, Nick Cowburn. 6, Liam Golding. 8, Riley Thompson-King. 9, Kai Tapaldo. 10, Connor Smith. 11, Nick Canetta. 15, Lockie Remmers. 17, Mitch Nichols. And 23, Mitchell Hunter. Moreton Bay, they are coming into this one on shorter rest, having played in the Kappa Pro Series semi-final against Olympic last weekend. While Gold Coast, they've had a full 14 days between matches, but there are 2 notable absentees, with Seb Scaroni and Justin Nakai not involved tonight. Moreton Bay in their special NAIDOC kit. It is, of course, NAIDOC week. Zach Keenan gets the final go-ahead from his assistants. And here we go, it's round 16. And early block by Tapaldo as Gold Coast look to go on the attack early. Down that far side, it is Lockie Remmers stepping on the ball. As Ben Holiday watches him. Looks like Holiday might be operating in a bit of a left wing back role. Last 5 league results for Moreton Bay. It's to Lions and Rochdale. Hard-fought draw here 3 weeks ago against Gold Coast Knights, as well as a pair of big wins over Olympic and Easts. Regathered by Saliadare. Let's check out how Gold Coast United have been doing. Back-to-back defeats at the hands of Knights and the Raw. Happy with their point against Penn Power. It was a tough game as it's an early corner now for the visitors. They've started on the front foot. Gold Coast in their all-white kit. Remmers will look to push on. Swinging corner. And he finds a head of Stewart, who nods it away, but Nichols thought about the shot, took a heavy touch. And Walters will chase that one down. Marquez Walters, the equal leader in the Golden Boot, starts this season, 12 in the NPL. And that one was unable to be kept in by Damon Anderson, who featured in his 7th league game of the season. He actually featured in the last 7 NPL matches. Hunter takes a throw in. That was a misplaced pass from the fullback. Sprayed up wide for Remmers. Headed by Richardson as Again in midfield by Connor Smith. He's very busy. Nichols keeps it moving out for Panetta. He'll cut back onto his right foot, clip it in, and looking for the tap through. It could fall for Thompson King. He had a race last week, well, not last week, and last outing a fortnight ago. With the scheduled catch-up weekend against Gold Coast, a weekend off. Lugo raise it out for Holiday. He'll cut it inside for Anderson and take it off his teammate's foot. Holiday, he'll go on a driving run, and he is scythed down by Golding. And a yellow card for the Gold Coast United captain to stop that driving run of Ben Holiday. Takes it off the foot of Anderson, and Remmers from behind, not a whole lot he can do, and Holiday just cleverly knocking it on the outstretched leg. Yellow for Liam Golding. It's fourth in all competitions this season. Marquez Walters taking on the responsibility of the free kick. Walters sizing up a five-man wall. Saludare keeping a close eye on it. Walters, he'll bend it, and so close, just around the post. Tipped around by Saludare. Walters, was Thompson King just lying down behind the wall to stop the low shot. With a chance to strike from this corner. Pieces worked wonders for them back in June in the Australia Cup. Both goals actually came from set pieces. Bernardi launches it. Ma looking for support out wide. Instead opts to go back. And Smith. Smith can only play it off to Paldo, the leading goal scorer for Gold Coast United this season. Bernardi stealing a few metres by the looks of it. Into play between Stewart and Holiday doesn't produce the desired result for Moreton Bay, and Thompson is just happy to let that one roll behind for Saludare goal kick. Stewart with a brief helping hand for Smith. Long diagonal ball searching for Panetta. He'll hook it back in, and shot well saved by Lugo to deny to Paldo. To the replay. Smith for the run of Panetta. He brought that one under control well, and Lugo had to get down. Away, so a couple of big saves from both goalkeepers early on. This top four battle as it goes in and almost headed in by Hunter, but too tall for Lugo's goal, and stick with the live action as Lugo lays it out, finding Holiday. Richardson, he's dispossessed. Thompson King will try and square it in for Tapaldo. Smith has to deal with it twice as the return ball is cleared away. Stewart with the touch to bring it under control. Golding is able to play it off one of the Moreton Bay players. Not that Stewart and Holiday necessarily agree with that decision. Once again, clearing it away. Handball is Bay now. Free kick, Nichols to take as we'll quickly grab the replay. The first handball was against Thompson King. I'll leave it now for Smith, who is one of the more dangerous set piece takers in NPL Queensland, Connor Smith. Thompson King working at the back post. He's picked up by Bernardi. Nichols and Calburn just waiting. And it is taken short for Nichols, who can't get it out from under his feet. Panetta, he'll try and play Nichols through now. Richardson with the well-timed block, and Gold Coast piling up the pressure. Panetta, that was an intentional block, but that one definitely was from Richardson. It's lofted, looking for Golding. He'll nod it back into the mixer as Wynne Jones. He's out, Thompson recycling it. It's sprayed out to no one in particular on the near sideline, and Moreton Bay will have the throw-in. Right. Watching from the southeast Queensland area, quick check of the weather as well. It's 18 degrees. Light bit of wind from the west. Not very humid. It's a perfect night for football as the floodlights take over. This is a double header at Walter Park today from the McDonald's FQPL 1 in the women. Moreton Bay became the latest victim of the rampant Brisbane City side. 10-0 win for the visitors. With both sides looking resplendent in their NAIDOC Week kits. Between these sides this season, one in the cup, one in the league. Locked up at 2 goals apiece. The way things are going this season, there's also a very strong chance of becoming one of our semi-finals if the current standings hold. We'll be down at Coplitz. They might have something to say about that. For Moreton Bay, Chris Marr sauntering over to take it. His defenders in time to make their way forward. Wynne Jones, Declan Smith. And goes a corner from Marr, and right into the hands of Saliadare. Came back in March. It's played in driving rainstorm. It did not look like a fun night to be out on the pitch. Advantage now for Gold Coast as pass from Panetta is deflected behind Wynne Jones for the corner.
Keep at him, Kez! Keep at him! Referee needs to go on the weights, mate. Get him a gym membership.
Short corner finds Nichols. Panetta is stayed on side, but unable to keep that cross-come shot down. Busy night of action in NPL men's competition. So return after the catch-up / Kappa Pro Series semi-finals last weekend. Redlands
2-1 over East last night. This is the first game of 4 on Saturday. Well, I think we're going to have a fair bit of the local commentary as well this afternoon, getting picked up by RFX Mike. High foot from Marr and Smith. Eventually it breaks away of United. And Nichols with the clever touch through to Paldo from close range. A great save by Lugo keeps this game scoreless. He'll be called on again potentially. All right, as the defenders hold their own, but Gold Coast again on the attack. Clipballed in. As Smith gets it away. Bernardi. It's up towards the halfway. Smith. A huge involvement there as Stewart is the target for that long ball. Great save by Lugo to deny Kai Tapaldo. Tapaldo beat him from range once this season. It was a long shot from good 35 metres out. Kopwitz, it was skidding off the wet surface. It's one back for the keeper. Anderson, he's made a run through. Watched by Calburn, squared in for Walters. And defended well by Gold Coast. Corners, I believe, resulted in a goal kick for the visitors. Just having some signal issues. I apologise for that. Looks like we are back now with clever footwork in centre of the pitch from Smith. To Hunter. Fullback back on the ball, plays it. Smith just lost his footing. towards Stewart. He's unable to bring it under control. Anderson wins the free kick after colliding with Smith. I think there might be a few little kinks getting worked out in the Moreton Bay midfield. Have to check, but I don't remember this combination getting a whole lot of minutes thus far, but happy to be proven wrong. And when I say minutes, I mean with all three of them on the pitch, John Lee Fagan, Anderson and Ma. Looks like Anderson might be playing in the slightly more advanced role. Naoki Maeda, who was huge in that Australia Cup clash, he's on the bench. Sayadare just waiting for an option to present itself. Chases that one down as Lugo find the head of Cowburn. And Holiday with a tackle from a different code of football. Nichols plays it quickly and we will come back because I believe Mr. Keenan had already signalled for the whistle. Set piece opportunity for Connor Smith. From this range, probably turn provider. Dealt with by Lynn Jones. Lynn is strong in the tackle, he'll hook it in. Not quite cleared out by Moreton Bay. Gold Coast with an attacking throw-in. Pressure relieving free kick for the home side, Moreton Bay. Second against third. Moreton Bay in third spot, currently on 27 points, 8 wins, 3 draws, and 4 defeats. And the Gold Coast, they led for pretty much the entirety of the first half of the season. And they've just fallen a point behind the local rivals Knights. And that one is cleared by building off Bernardi. Gold Coast United still in second place, 9 wins, 3 draws, 3 defeats for 30 points. Far and away the best defence in the NPL. 11 goals allowed in 15 games. Going to another corner for the visitors. So 11 goals allowed for Gold Coast United. The numbers we were given this week, that is on the average across the entire NPL, 11.8 lower. So if you add up the goals allowed and by every team and divide that by 12, you get so off to 12 goals below the league average. Walters, what a season he's having, and he's going into his bag of tricks, tried to play the miracle ball through, but it's fallen for Anderson. Bernardi's made a run down the sideline, and he'll look to clip it up towards the back post, but quite the direction he would have been hoping for on that, as that one goes behind, and it is going to be a pressure-relieving goal kick for United. Well, Gold Coast United, we do technically have 2 if we're being fair. So we do have the best defense in the NPL, but Moreton Bay also have the best attack
In the NPL, 32 goals scored in 15 games.
up 9.2 on the NPL average, and their defensive record is pretty good as well. Just 17 goals in 15 games, 5.3 below league average. Third best defense. Solidarity sends it up over the halfway, chested by Gwyn Jones. Now he's got the ball at his feet. Walters, looking for Anderson. Here is that dangerous attack. Holiday cutting back onto his right foot. He'll to curl it in, but the deflection is calmly gathered by Solidarity. And we'll have a stoppage now as something has happened off screen. And that's really not a good sign for Moreton Bay. Declan Smith is down and looking a bit worse for wear. Definitely not what Cameron Miller would be hoping for. Losing his leader is just 24. He's got over 100 games of action. And look, with absolutely zero medical training on my behalf, I'm not going to speculate what's happened there because your guess is as good as mine. Cowburn for Panetta. Cowburn is playing in a Zinchenko role.
The Arsenal fan will know what that means.
Fullback, except he's actually playing in central midfield tonight. And to be fair, with Hunter and Remmers lining up as the nominal fullbacks, he's almost just being told to slot. Cowburn is being told to slot in where he is needed. Patient build up from Gold Coast. More chances. Great save
By Lugo to United Paldo, a one-on-one chance.
as the sky continues to darken overhead as the floodlights of Walter Park providing our illumination. Diagonal again, searching for Panetta. Lugo is down, and it's been a fairly brutal start to the game as well. Lugo did miss the Pro Series semi-final last weekend. However, he has started all 15 NPL games. The reserve keeper is Jake Clancy, who has played in 4 games. They've all been in Cup or Kappa Pro Series, which is this evening. Is just another couple of minutes to get added on. Emily Fagan just searching for a drink. run through of the round 16 action coming up. All to have already taken place. Redlands 2-1 over Easts. Moreton Bay Gold Coast now. Penn Power Lions has just kicked off. Rochedale Brisbane City at 6:15. And Raw taking on Olympic
At 7:30.
a busy Saturday night on FQTV, just from the NPL men's. Now, feature match tomorrow, we've got Penn Power taking on Mitchelton in the NPL women's. I'll be back behind the mic for that one. It's going to be a fun weekend. Two of the more exciting teams in the women's competition. Two of the more exciting strikers as well, Callie Purifoy and Bonnie Davies. Stewart just barrels into the back of Remmers. And it looks like Moreton Bay, are they still playing with 10? Because I think Declan Smith is still on the bench as well. I don't really argue too much with that. You don't really want to lose your leader. As
A blood rule possibly as they check in with the fourth official.
they cross in towards the back post and just a bit too much on that one. Solidarity. Watch is on as Lugo prepares to take the goal kick, and I will assume, based on the applause from the fans around our camera position, Declan Smith has also made his way back onto the pitch. Stewart wins a header as there's a handball against Hunter. Pitch to the display of Cowburn. Replay to go back a little bit far. Holiday coming over to provide a left-footed option. No, make the runs. Curling ball from Holiday. And he gathers it and then just plays it behind Donnelly Fagan. Just bounce through with the most minimal of threats to Saliadare. He'll launch it. Smith wants it on. Thompson King. On to Panetta. Gold Coast recycling it all the way back to Golding. Send it out for Remmers. Oh, that's a crunching challenge from Bernardi, and I think he's going to pick up a yellow card. I missed the replay there as well. So player each side with the booking. Nick Bernardi joins Liam Golding in Keenan's notebook. Chance now for Gold Coast. A set piece. Driven ball in as it's nodded away. Ma can't get it at the first attempt, but it's enough to tee up Donnelly Fagan. Will launch it to Walters. He's got a 1-on-3 to deal with Marquez Walters. But it won't matter. He'll drive for the byline as he keep that one in. He cannot. That was a determined run. Closing in on the sporting event of 2023 on Australian shores, the FIFA Women's World Cup. Plenty of grounds handed over as their training venues this weekend. Lions, Brisbane City, Olympic, and Strikers. They're all set for a few weeks as Road Warriors. Crossing the World Cup on home soil. I think we can all make the most of it. Heard that contact. Play on, out it goes for Bernardi, and now Hunter is going to earn a yellow card for that challenge. That's two of the back four. Yellow card as Bernardi has stayed down. And as I say that, he's back up on his feet. Smith free kick earlier. It does seem to be a little bit too far out for a shot from Ma or Holiday, especially against a shot stopper of the calibre of Saliadare. Declan Smith lurking at the back post. The breakthrough. Glyn Jones has made his run. Holiday again, left-footed ball in, looking for an option at the back post, cleared by Gold Coast. Walters will chase it down and he keeps it in. Watched closely by Remmers. Hunter nods it away. Panetta bringing it under control, clipping it forward for Nichols. He's got options and well spotted to Paldo, and he'll look to return it to Nichols. Can't get enough on that ball in. Paldo retrieves. Too heavy on the pass, allows Holiday to clear it. For Bernardi, he's shaking off that knock on the previous free kick. Power on that one as Holiday retrieves it at the corner flag. No yellow jerseys in that vicinity. Space as Gold Coast drop deep. Donnelly Fagan as Saliadare confidently commands his area. What that guy in the crowd said. Great pass from Ma as moving across. I think that was targeting Walters. He's played behind by Thompson. Opportunity for Gold Coast. They would have, without a doubt, studied those goals they conceded in the Australia Cup, and Gold Coast were able to exploit them. Well, where Moreton Bay were able to exploit them, I beg your pardon. So back post, looking for the head of Smith, and he's climbing over the back of his marker, and in the opinion of Mr. Keenan, that's a free kick. Still scoreless as we head towards half-time. Round 16, Moreton Bay against Gold Coast United. Indigenous round clash. Moreton Bay in their special kit for the evening. He's so confident in doing is just holding onto the ball, taking their time, waiting for the right moment. I hoped would come with that pass through to Paldo, but they'll just have to settle for the throw-in. Smith gets block to Moreton Bay down in the corner of their own half. Walters wins the free kick. Fagan places it. Banani and they just can't quite get those triangles working. Goes Gold Coast through Panetta, now to Paldo. Watch closely. Paldo for Cowburn, Nichols. Too heavy on the touch. Panetta is. Oh, there's also a heavy touch from Stewart, so chance now for Gold Coast through Thompson King. Too heavy on the pass, Riley Thompson King. And he's got the goal scoring touch, Riley Thompson King. He scored both goals in their round 15 draw against Penn Power, 20th and 48th minute. All right, so we're back now. So free kick now for Gold Coast United. They want to preserve that 1-0 advantage thanks to that wonder strike from Kai Tapaldo. Could not have placed that one any better. Solidare to take. Nice range. You do wonder if he might just send it into the 18-yard box. The header was once the arms of Lugo. And Emily Fagan over for Richardson. Going to have a couple of minutes of stoppage time added on due to the injuries to Matt Lugo and Walters straight through the back. The strikers a bit of talking to us. There was no finesse about that challenge. The throw in. Using out as visitors take back possession. Showing now in the first half. Paldo strike the difference. Fagan retrieves. Sends it over for Gwyn Jones. They players is down as well. That's less than ideal. Back on his feet. And despite the protestations of Nick Cowburn, it is going to be a corner for Moreton Bay. Level proceedings in the added on in the first half. So they're able to take it on the ground just to take a few more seconds off. 34-year-old veteran. Started every NPL match since moving to Queensland. 22 games for Logan last season. This is his 8th straight game in the league. Back onto his right foot, centering it. Smith keeps it going out wide. Nichols. For Pineda, Nichols. A bit of back and forth with his teammate, Mitch Nichols, but Moreton Bay eventually deciding enough is enough, and that header was exactly what he had in mind, but Lugo scrambles over to clear it away. Heads off. It's Golding and play on. Header. The head there, and I think we're going to have another stoppage for an injury. Is racing in to try and win that contest. It's just getting a little bit heated in the closing stages of the first half. believe there was a yellow card shown to Nick Panetta as a stoppage. Just to make this first half go on that little bit longer. I wouldn't be surprised if Lugo's strike on the ball will signal half time. And there's the commentator's curse. Shoot turn. Oh, no, that is the half-time break. We're going to step away for the half-time messages and be back with the second 45 minutes from Walter Park after this.
These players want more. They want to step off that field and win.
Just when Australia was crying out for a hero, they found one. Matildas now get to measure themselves against world's footballing elite.
Till we outrun them.
Keep it going, we're not done till it's done, all the way through.
Till the pain pays off. Till we make you roar. Till we tell a bigger story. Till we settle the score.
You don't mess with it.
Till we stop them all.
You can't beat the best.
Till we do you proud.
Be not like the rest.
We're not done.
Till it's done.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016.
think we are back for the second half on FQTV. Bay United, Gold Coast United. We do apologise for the signal issues we had in the closing stages of the first half. It's just a byproduct of the internet, isn't it? But the good news is, we're ready to go for the second half. Gold Coast United leading through Kai Tapaldo's 41st minute strike. And the visitors will be hoping for a vital 3 points as they look to keep pace with local rivals Gold Coast Knights at the summit of the NPL ladder. Gold Coast United going from left to right on your screen. Let's see if we've had any changes. But from a very, very brief audit of what I can see on my screen, I think we are, as we were, 45 minutes to go in this round 16 clash. Fagan going for Anderson. Fagan to Plain Stewart, but well read by the veteran Cowburn. Oh, there we go. We do have a halftime change. Naoki Maeda has made his way on. A bit more of an attacking spark, perhaps. Let's see if we can work out who has been withdrawn. Throw-in returned by the Gold Coast back line. Regathered. Nichols. His magic, but in this instance, not a whole lot of magic. Stewart. And so the Moreton Bay forward line is intact, and it is going to be Gold Coast throw-in, much to the joy of the Gold Coast bench. Saw them almost go up in unison, suggesting they felt like it should have been theirs. There's Panetta driving at Bernardi, unable to keep that one in. Goal kick. Believe Reece Gwynn Jones has been withdrawn. Some defence for a little bit more of an attacking spark, but Maeda can't bring that one under control. Shot from range, and Lugo under control, throws it quickly for Holiday. Stewart. So it does look like there's... Oh, Walters goes down, and it is just a coming together between Thompson and Walters. There's going to be a talking to... Now, is it? Well, the referee was off screen, so not entirely sure what's gone on there. We do have a Gold Coast player down. Thompson, I believe, is the one that has gone to ground. just found an equalizer in their match up at AJ Kelly Park. Full night of action coming away on FQTV. As we stop for some treatment for Lake Thompson. We did see Declan Smith and Matt Lugo go down in the first half for Moreton Bay. So, Moreton Bay, well, they've got plenty coming up over the next month and a bit. Not only have they got the run home as they try and preserve their top 4 status as they look to return to the finals. They've also got an Australia Cup round of 32 match, Thursday the 10th of August, taking on Heidelberg right here at Walter Park, 7 p.m. kickoff. They will unfortunately just have to watch as Thompson looks to walk off after that collision with Marquez Walters, and having a quick check, I think there's a whole lot in that other than just coming together between two guys going for the ball. Goal, by the way, Hassan Ramazani. Gathered by Lugo, he gets it to Maeda. So the change from Cameron Miller, Reese Gwyn Jones. It almost looks like switch now. Maeda into midfield and 3 at the back. This is a fairly fluid system that they deploy. Stewart taking on the shot. A curling effort. Just flew over Solidare's goal. Going through the second half without replay, so what you see is what you get. I apologise for the colourful support from Moreton Bay. Holiday. Is out, marshalled by Smith, and Thompson King picks up the loose ball. The curling ball from Smith finds Tapaldo, who's a bit isolated at the moment. And he's unable to get by Smith, but Smith tried to take the throw in quickly, but nothing given. And it sounds like Thompson is going to succumb to that knock. Gray Piddick will be looking to go to his bench for the first time this evening. And Kavanagh, the likely replacement, even if it isn't quite a like-for-like swap. Thompson, a fair bit of pain. That is a fairly big loss as the ex-Wenham, Mount Druitt and Bentley defender. Just a few of his former clubs. As he makes his way off the pitch. The assistant referees, Moreton Bay colours on the deck are going to notice, but time will be added on. And again, how is that for a commentator's curse? It is Curtis Stollery coming on. So defender off, attacker on. Hunter curls it forward, and Stollery, an instant impact. He's barely been on the pitch for 30 seconds, and he's doubled Gold Coast United's lead. Talk about making an impact. Curtis Stollery comes on and nods home that cross. And it is Gold Coast United 2, Moreton Bay 0. Oh, that is why you sub an attacker on. Curtis Stollery just made that right run into the box, and you can see plenty of movement on the Moreton Bay bench. Imagine Jordan Farina is one of the players set to come on. Joe Scott as well. And well, that sort of strike won't do a whole lot for Moreton Bay. It is sliced wide by Gwyn Jones. Oh, Donnelly Fagan, I beg your pardon. And Jeremy Stewart coming off. Donnelly Fagan off as well. Marcos Walters stays on. There's Jordan Farina, one of the additions, and it is Joe Scott. He's in just his second game back after a 9-game absence. Returned off the bench last week in the Capital Pro Series semi-final. And he's got a very dangerous left foot. Defensive again as Smith sticks out one of those long legs. Richardson plays back for Lugo. Calburn will be filling that defensive role vacated by Thompson. Attack for Moreton Bay, but first they need to get the ball off Mitch Nichols. Options in front of him now is Holiday. This is fancy footwork, but he can only play it off Lockie Remmers. Deflected behind for a corner. Towards the back post, and it's not at home. It is Declan Smith getting one back for the hosts. And 3 minutes after conceding, they get it back to 2-1. Moreton Bay off a well-taken corner. And it just had to be Declan Smith. Game on at Walter Park. Moreton Bay getting one back. Beautifully placed corner to the Moreton Bay captain. And here you go. The Jets on the return again. Farina back for Walters, and the pass just a step too far ahead of him. Scott regathers. Bay reset, they'll go again.
Give it to Benny. Benny's on.
Maeda, out wide for Holiday. To work on Remmers. Holiday back for Maeda. Leaning back. Without Farina, too tall. Anderson evades that challenge from Hunter, unable to keep it in with that touch, and Gold Coast with a chance to relieve the pressure. Salidare goal kick. This one's come to life. Looks like he's into an out-and-out left-back role. He's got a very attacking left-back, if that is where he is. He's looking to tap a teammate. It could be Thompson King. Maeda watching him closely. Stollery. On that one, it's kept in by Anderson, I believe. Farina takes a touch back towards his own goal. Back for Gold Coast. Shot taken on by Smith. Right for Holiday. And Stollery has a nibble from behind. Holiday keeps his run going. Almost able to find Scott, but it's too close to Salidare. Aldo give chase. Richardson will lunge in as there's that one behind. Finished 2-1 here on the 14th of June. That time in favour of Moreton Bay. This game has more goals in it. Clear. Thompson King thought about the first time shot. Got her under control. And Golding. Let's take the ricochet for the throw-in. Just puts his foot through that one, but can only clear it as far as Nichols. The Jets. They concede the free kick after Anderson fell to Panetta. So we've got 3 live games coming your way from the NPL at the moment. Rochelle with a lead over Brisbane City. 14 minutes into that one. Free kick from Smith, finds the head of Hunter. Golding was offside. Forward, taken by Panetta. To escape the attentions of 2 Moreton Bay defenders. Fashion space for the cross, but at the time unable to find Stollery. One touch from the Gold Coast captain. Aldo has stayed on side, fakes one way, goes the other. Back Now Stollery, he'll take on the shot from range and blaze it over. Curtis Stollery unable to get that one down to trouble Matt Lugo. Smith under pressure, gives it away. Smith has it under control. Hunter. Scott, excellent touch to take it forward. Walters won't get a chance for that one because it's going to be a free kick and a yellow card to Connor Smith. Farina leaves it now as it's like it's Joe Scott, left foot. You know how dangerous that can be. It is from the angle that does favour the left footer. And again, Gold Coast with the player lying down in the wall. Is that Mitch Nichols doing the dirty work there? Scott takes a strike on it. It's a low bouncing effort, but at the centre of the goal where Saliadare was waiting to fall on it. So much on that goal kick. It was going to find its way to Lugo. Maeda. Back to Lugo. Flips it over the top, chested down by Holiday. Escape Holiday. Well, sort of. He got the throw in. Stollery, it's a low driving ball and necessary intervention. Holding. Maeda nods it back towards the halfway line. Walters unable to keep it in. And we'll have more substitutions taking place. Nick Panetta being withdrawn, one of the players making his way off. And Kai Tapaldo, the other player, withdrawn. Tapaldo opened the scoring. That is a good 15 metres ahead of where it should have been, and he's eventually called up by Mr. Keenan. So Holiday takes it another 10 metres closer to his own goal. Gets the throw in anyway.
Johnny, get the box! Get the box, Johnny!
Walters on the box target. Centering attempt. Lines up all the way on the near sideline. Ryan Kavanagh, the other player brought into the game.
Seriously, you're weak. You're weak.
Walters, I think, getting a final warning from Mr. Keenan.
Have you not got the facilities that we've got here, mate? Hey?
Solidare takes us over the 70-minute mark. There's going to be a second yellow card for Liam Golding, and he is off. Oh, disaster for the Gold Coast captain, Golding. Well, he's not arguing, and he will make his way off. So Gold Coast will have to see out the final 20-plus minutes, including stoppages. With 10 men as Liam Golding becomes just second Gold Coast United player dismissed in season 2023. So a second yellow card for Liam Golding, and without a doubt a tough spot for United. Plenty of attackers on for Moreton Bay. And, it was Ben Holiday fouled on the edge of the box, and Reynolds is protesting, and there was contact on the Moreton Bay youngster, but it admittedly looked like there was a bit of a trip on the ball as well. I'll defer to Mr. Keenan. He had a better angle on it than I did. Jordi Farina from a acute angle. Will drive it low, dealt with Smith. Cleanly taken, Smith dispossessed by Thompson King. Gold Coast on the counter. How much would they love an insurance goal? And that's going to be a second yellow card, I believe, for Nick Bernardi. And, well, 2 minutes after Gold Coast were reduced to 10 men, Moreton Bay sees their contingent reduced as well. Right, 10 against 10. After Nick Bernardi's fairly cynical takedown. That should open up a fair bit of space. Both sides losing a defender. You can capitalise. Well, better attempt from Riley Thompson King. It's interesting that the home supporters weren't quite as keen to point out that was Bernardi's second yellow as opposed to Liam Golding. Not sure what goes into that one. Richardson. Maeda. At this near side once again. He's found a bit of space. Richardson making the run out wide. Space for the cross, if you can measure it, or play it back for Maeda on the left. Curling ball and too close to Saliadare. Kyle off the outside of his boot. As Gray Pittock just issuing instructions, making sure everybody knows their responsibility, and Walters tackles Hunter from behind, and that is going to be an accumulation of fouls. Yellow card for Marquez Walters. His fourth in all competitions. The fourth yellow card. I don't know what they were all for, but yellow cards for the 21-year-old. What does he have to say in the final quarter of an hour? If you're a Moreton Bay supporter, and something that might be a little bit encouraging for you, 9 of their 32 goals have come in the final 15 minutes of matches. Far and away their most profitable quarter of an hour. And Farina managed to get in the way of Scott. Maeda sends it forward. Farina tried to give Walters something to chase, but couldn't get the angle on the pass. And Saliadare, he's got the experience. He knows how to milk every second. This is such a key recruit for Gray Pittock this off-season. Off the back of the head of Calburn, Walters putting himself about, but the weight of numbers wins out for United. Kyle trying to pick out Maeda, and Walters, he was on his heels. Frustration continues to build. Smith, his goal halved the deficit. And not exactly sure when, but Sam Knight has made his way on. 34-year-old. Walters heard the call for the switch of play. Farina looking to turn the ball, and trying to turn provider. Ma. For Walters, and he's gotten to it ahead of Saliadare, kept it in. Still alive for Gold Coast. Still plenty of time to find an equalizer as they continue without Nick Bernardi. Golding sent off for Gold Coast. Ma, another player not short of experience. Put that cross in for Farina. Could fall at the back post for Scott. He gets a second chance at it, squares it. And, chance goes begging for Moreton Bay. There's that left-footed effort from Joe Scott. in their best chance for an equalizer. In the last 20 minutes, can they fashion another one? Maeda. To break down a very organised Gold Coast United defence. Richardson. Smith. Right place, right time again. Connor Smith. Moreton Bay piling numbers forward. Switching ball looking for Farina, and it could fall now. Holiday with a slice. Again, Saliadare just winding down the clock and winding up the locals here at Walter Park. Every second that Mr. Keenan will allow him. For Thompson King. Maeda stuck a foot out. Thompson King again giving Smith a few troubles when those two battle for a ball in the air. You could see another change coming for Ray Piddick. We'll have one more substitution window at his disposal. Maeda. Richardson. Maeda. Forward run if Mars Pass can find him. Maeda, down he goes. He was bumped into from behind. No penalty. Mr. Keenan. And I definitely think Moreton Bay had a shout there, but was there enough contact? And Kyle with the beautiful Nichols who gets it back to him, and Kyle hands it over. Stollery taking the shot from range, and it's deflected wide of Lugo's goal. Another corner for Gold Coast United. Declan Smith will now ask about that incident at the other end of the pitch. Mar and Smith just exchanging, so bold as to call it, pleasantries. Goes in and promptly returned. There we go. Happy to see that one over his crossbar. Not really sure there was intentionally directed that way, but it was. And goal kick taken quickly. Maeda driving over the halfway line. Finding Holiday, who showed just too much of the ball for Remmers. His illustrious work will keep that one in. Richardson for Mar, and now Smith. Send it out wide. Scott. They just looking for one more chance. Launched up there for Walters to nod down. Scott, with a great angle for a shot, plays it out for Holiday. He'll take the deflected cross and calls for a handball, spilled by Sally Adare as he slipped. They'll go again. 5.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Scott through the legs. Here's Holiday. And he's shielded off the ball, and Sally Adare regathers. Calburn. I'm not sure what he's arguing exactly, but it's all worked out well for Gold Coast. Minutes of normal time remaining. We should have a couple of minutes added on as well. Heavy touch by Hunter. Sends it over the sideline, and we will have another change. Moreton Bay, it's Matt Richardson withdrawn. It's Sakashita Mitsuru. A little bit more pace to the attack, Maeda, for Farina as he tries to shimmy through the Gold Coast defence. Farina take the throw in. Headed away by Kyle, and he's fouled by Smith. Kashita Mitsuru, 10 games in the NPL, 1 goal, 18-3 in all competitions, and Kyle is now down, just fixing up his boot. Guarantee someone on the Moreton Bay bench is counting the number of seconds Jared Cole needed to fix his footwear. Over the top, but Kyle just doesn't have the pace to get there. Lugo holding it any longer than is absolutely necessary. Walters able to beat Remmers to the ball. Suru. Out for Holiday as he goes again. Can't be caught by Kyle. Centered towards Farina, but Farina cannot finish. Maeda blocks that initial clearance and enough pressure on to miss hit. Smith back out again for Holiday. This time cross towards Walters at the back post. And behind it goes off Hunter. Walters might have landed a little bit awkwardly. This isn't the time for anyone in yellow jersey to take any additional time. And everyone back for Gold Coast United. Scott's corner towards the post, headed away by Kavanagh, and Smith. Well, there's no one ahead of him, so he's going to have to go himself with Mitsuru watching closely. So we'll try and tee up Stollery. minute of normal time remaining. And Gold Coast hold on. It would be a massive 3 points for them. It would give them a 6-point buffer on Moreton Bay. And will we have a late sub for the visitors? We will. And Nichols will be withdrawn for James Durrington. He's come off the bench in the last 3 games, James Durrington. We're going to get not many minutes. Zach Keenan adds on. But he might have to way to stop this Gold Coast attack. Walters cuts inside and Kyle with the clip on halfway. Takes it quickly, not wanting to set up anything rehearsed. Instead, looking for potential chaos inside for Farina. Gets to it ahead of Thompson King. Maeda gets it back from Scott out now for Knight. He's falling away from it. And play it into Stollery. And goes across, can't get by Thompson King once again. Suru with the cross for Maeda, and he heads it up instead of at the goal. Another chance goes begging for the home side. In the NPL era, Gold Coast United have not won at Walter Park. It's been 5 wins for Moreton Bay, 1 draw. The Jets outscoring Gold Coast 23-10 in that run. Down by Knight. Mitsuru. Maeda. Mitsuru has continued his run, but his cross is deflected away. Over the top for Knight. He can't get to it ahead of Smith, but a loose touch is pounced on by Knight. He's just searching for options. Finds Maeda. He'll cut back. Naoki Maeda dribbling through the box. Maeda squares it. Walters! It's the equalizer in stoppage time! And the Golden Boot leader, Marquez Walters, gets his 13th of the season to get a point for Moreton Bay. It just had to be Walters. Late drama at Walter Park.
And Jared Kyle is taking exception to Walters. Putting the ball in the stomach. And it was a goal for Walters. And a well-worked move. You cannot forget the run of Naoki Maeda. And, well, we are going to have a stoppage now. As someone is getting a yellow card on Moreton Bay bench, one of the assistants. Well, tried to argue it. Was very promptly told to sit down. Said something to Joey Lee on the far side, or the 4th official perhaps. Now, what can Gold Coast do? Closing in on 94 minutes played. How many more minutes will be added on? Can Moreton Bay find a winner? It's Walters, he's fouled by Remmers. Scott takes it quickly. Down by Mitsuru.
We'll come back now for a free kick. You hear that blast of the whistle, you do wonder. It's going to be followed by a couple more to signal full time. Instead, Gold Coast coming forward in numbers. We're into the 95th minute now. Down only as far as Durrington. He'll clip it forward, chested down, Stollery. He's too heavy on the touch. And here goes Moreton Bay. Well, both sides, they desperately want the 3 points. Who can take it? Walters sets himself before launching it across the pitch. There's Scott. Now Maeda, as he found the path to unlock it, it's Mitsuru. As he'll cut it back, can only find Cowburn. Plenty of white jerseys in the box. For Maeda. There's his amazing run to set up the finish from Walters. This goes in, not enough power on it to reach Farina. Ma closed down quickly by Thompson, King and Kyle. Maeda out for Mitsuru. 3 targets to aim for, and Walters is cut off by Calburn. Ma, he'll take the shot on from range. And Moreton Bay go again, but heavy touch, and now here go Gold Coast. Kyle stalling forward in support, but Smith, a lunging challenge to cut out the opposite Smith. Declan Smith on Connor Smith. 6 plus on the clock. Stollery unable to get around Smith. Walters with the touch just to keep Moreton Bay in possession. It's not on. Stollery will just play it into the Gold Coast bench. Piddick just doing anything. Not deploying any gamesmanship, just stopping the ball in its tracks. Switch of play out wide. Scott towards Farina.
Take a second, catch your breath. It has been an enthralling game here at Walter Park, especially in the second half. Let's just see if we can recap everything. Kai Tapaldo with the goal in the 41st minute. Curtis Stollery in the 54th. Declan Smith made it 2-1. Not long after that, Liam Golding sent off for Gold Coast United. Nick Bernardi sent off a few minutes later. Both players for 2 yellow cards. And then in second half stoppage time it was Marquez Walters. So the honours are shared here at Walter Park. Thank you very much for your company. This has been a production of Double Take Sports School Football Queensland. See you tomorrow for NPLW action.